Welcome to PsychGrad Reacts, my YouTube channel where I look at different types of media through a psychological lens, for both fun and educational purposes. Today I'll be focusing on a UK holiday staple, Love Actually. Love Actually is a film that contains several different interconnected storylines that focus on love. Or do they? Spoilers ahead. We first meet Colin delivering items to an office that will be the basis of two storylines later explored in the film. He does this whilst flirting with no great results.
Try my lovely nuts. Beautiful muffin for a beautiful lady.
His last attempt at flirting ends in rejection that generally seems to hurt him.
Morning, my future wife.
We later see Colin working as a waiter at Peter and Juliet's wedding reception. His appearance is purely for the audience as it suggests a relaxed demeanour, as in reality, staff at a wedding have to present very well. Unlike a lot of storylines in Love Actually, Colin's story is not necessarily about love, it's about sex. In this scene, we see Colin's attempt at flirting again when he approaches a woman at the wedding and begins talking to her. However, Colin doesn't seem to gauge from her body language or facial cues that she may not be interested. Within the space of a minute, he gets in her personal space, waves food in her face, eats said food, spits it out, and then begins to berate the food, only to find out that she was the one that cooked it. This awkward interaction leads Colin to believe,
I've just worked out why I can never find true love.
What's that?
English girl. It's stuck up, you see.
Colin then goes on to generalise the entire female population in the UK as to why he doesn't have much romantic luck.
So I should just go to America. I would get a girlfriend there instantly.
Colin's justification for going to America specifically is,
American girls would seriously dig me with my cute British accent.
now, while certain British accents are charming and people do tend to react well to them, I think Colin is dramatically over-anticipating how far his accent's going to get him.
I am Colin, god of sex. I'm just on the wrong continent, that's all.
Colin seems to be putting a lot of eggs in this basket, and I have thoughts as to why that I will revisit at the end of the video. What he doesn't seem to consider is that his approach to women might be the reason why he keeps striking out. Sadly, Colin doesn't seem to have this much level of self-awareness, which is apparent when he sublets his flat to fund his trip and only packs protection to take with him. We follow Colin to America, more specifically Milwaukee. Upon arrival at the literal first bar that he goes to, and after ordering a drink, he meets the beautiful Stacy, who is enamoured with the fact that he's British and promptly introduces him to Jeannie, who is also very attractive. But because two attractive women isn't enough, a third walks in by the name of Caroline, who, you guessed it, is just crazy about English guys. After a few drinks and laughs, they ask Colin where he's staying. Colin has thought so little about his plan that he actually has nowhere to stay. Fortunately, the attractive trio invite him back to their home. However, they warn him that they have no sofa and a very little bed, singular, that they share and that he would have to share with them. They also wear little to no clothes because it gets hot at night, even though it's Christmas time in Milwaukee. And the cherry on top, well, for Colin, is that they have a fourth roommate, Harriet, who's known as the sexy one. The next scene shows four silhouettes that heavily suggest particular activities took place, as a mystery woman, likely Harriet, walks to the house. Colin's story concludes with him coming back to England, but not alone. He returns with Harriet, whom we see him have no interaction with during the movie. But they're not alone, as Harriet brings her sister, who is
real friendly,
for his mate, because of course he does. I started with Colin's story because it is one of few storylines in Love Actually that is meant to be purely taken as comic relief, and for that reason leads little to no analysis. In fact, this video could be categorized as a breakdown of ridiculous events that either suggest a form of delusion of grandeur or the ultimate level of optimism. The fact that it works in his favour might make him double down with more outlandish ideas in the future. What Colin doesn't seem to consider is, what if he went to America and he was just as unlucky talking to women there as he was at home? Would he just keep going to different countries and continents? We know that he works multiple jobs and even rented out his flats just to pay for flights. It's unlikely that he would have enough money to fund more endeavours. This could negatively affect his self-esteem and confidence. As stated earlier in the video, I have thoughts about Colin and his quest. The thing that interests me the most about Colin's storyline is about timing. Why now? The obvious answer is that it's a holiday movie, so it takes place over the holidays. But why this level of determination? Is Colin avoiding anything? Could it be family? The holidays are often marketed towards family and togetherness. However, it has also been proven to be one of the loneliest times of the year. Does Colin need a distraction from this? Is he trying to prove something to himself or to others?
Colin, you're a lonely, ugly arsehole, and you must accept it.
Or maybe I'm just looking for something that isn't there. But to me, it just seems like a focused quest at a very particular time. Like I said, Colin's storyline is comical, practically fan fiction. He's an attractive, enthusiastic young man who I don't actually think would have that much trouble finding someone. He just might need to change his approach whilst remaining himself. Thank you for watching my video on Colin's storyline from Love Actually. More featured storylines will be up soon. I have been PsychGradReacts. Please follow me on Instagram at PsychGradReacts. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Be kind to one another in the comments, and I'll see you on the next video.